this is Killadave here, and welcome back to another episode on the single-player Minecraft series. Today, we're gonna get ready to fight the Wither. I've decided in the last episode we got the third Wither skull, and I'm gonna fight it maybe at the end of this episode, but probably at the beginning of next episode. And I'm just gonna quickly run down here, guys. The first thing I want to do is kill these with you guys. I think there's like 120 of them in there. So there's quite a bit. I've just been coming down and breeding these guys when I can. So I just wanted to see just how much we got. You can see there's already 54 in there. So we'll see how much we get. But it should be quite a bit. Like I've just been coming down and breeding them, you know, whenever I got the chance. And now it looks like there's an absolute ton. Like enough to not even fill a hopper, guys. So that's super exciting. Oh, it looks like, oh, maybe that first one, it wasn't actually on fire. That's kind of weird. So yeah, like I showed you earlier, some of them take damage because it looks like they seem to clip with the block a little bit, so the game thinks they're suffocating. So I might end up changing all these iron blocks above the baby cows to, you know, a transparent block. So, I don't know, either half slabs or glass, just so they don't take damage. But otherwise, I mean, it doesn't really cause a problem. That's the first time I've ever seen anything happen as a result of it. I haven't seen anyone die. So it's not really a big problem. But, I mean, it might be worth a change just so it's perfectly fine. My other idea, guys, is this farm actually does work with sheep as well. So if I want to get mutton and all that. So I was thinking of putting that just over here. But I wasn't too sure about that. So if you guys look in this chest, we are just getting loads of steak, so that's super awesome. But in this episode, guys, I want to get ready to fight the Wither. So the first thing I think we have to build is a little brewing area. So I had an idea, and I think you guys will like it. So I'm gonna get started on it. It's gonna go right here, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Alright, guys, so I've started out, and here's my idea for the sort of brewing / enchanting station. I don't know what else might go down there, but that's my idea for it. If you look here, it's sort of like a mausoleum, like a graveyard thing. So I'm thinking I'm going to put like gravestones in this area, and this will be like a mausoleum. And what it will be is just like a staircase down into just like a big, like almost tomb area, and that tomb will be where we put all of our stuff. And we might put more stuff down there in the future, but I think it looks really, really cool. I just threw together a little design, and I think it looks really good. So I'm just going to start off. First of all, I'm just going to dig out this area. I'll leave the aesthetics of the graveyard for a little bit later in the episode, but for right now, guys, I'm just going to start digging out a big area and dig out a stairway down so we can get started on making this into the smelting room. And if you see this chest, guys, over here, just ignore it for now. I know I saw it in the earlier clip. I forgot to take it down, but you guys will see what that'll be in a future episode. But for right now, don't worry about it. So I'm just going to continue working on this, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I've finished digging out the bottom area, and as you can see, it's not going to be too big, at least not for now. But I did, you know, kind of dig out this like crypts kind of crypts kind of like area. As you can see, I mean, it's got like a few turns in it. It's just, I don't know, it kind of felt like I didn't want it to just be like straight up stairs down. So it's got like a few turns. I mean, they all lead to the same spot. There's nothing really crazy about it. But now what we have to do, guys, real quick, is get a brewing station going. So if we run over here, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. We definitely have the stuff for it. Oh, I did not think that through. We definitely have the stuff for it. So if we just go over here and grab some blaze rods, and I'm actually going to grab quite a few because I know you need them for brewing now. So if we go here, boom, we have our brewing station, guys. So I mean, the other things we need, some glass. We need that for the bottles. So if we just go like this, we can get bottles. Boom, 21. That should be good for now. The last thing, let's think. We need water, so let's grab another bucket real quick. That way we can at least just get well, I know we only need one. We only need one. What else? What else? Nether warts. So let's grab half of this and half of this. So I'm just trying to get everything that we need, at least initially, in order to get it started. So I'm just going to stick with this for now, guys. But, you know, I think it's turning out really good. I haven't started the decoration at all. I'm thinking like a stone bricks kind of thing, maybe some of the cracked stone bricks, some of the mossy stone bricks. But as you can see, I have the stone brick stairs going right now, and I think it's starting to feel really cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. But you know, I'm just gonna start placing it, guys. So what we have to do is we have to grow up all of this. So if we cut some of this out real quick, we can you know, just get like a super simple nether wart farm going. Nothing crazy right now. Eventually we can make this a lot better, but for right now all we need is something where we can get some growing. So we can get all of our potions going, guys. And for the potions I'm going to be using, I mean, we're obviously going to get like some regeneration potions. Strength will be nice. I might get some speed just in case. If I might get like, I might end up getting some fire resistance because I plan on fighting the wither down in a cave. So if I'm in a cave, oh wow, did that just go through 2 growth stages? That was super fast. Awesome. If I end up fighting it in a cave down below, and like for instance he breaks something and there's lava, I really don't want to have to worry about it. And the last thing I want is a night vision potion, because again I'm going to be fighting him in a cave, and if we're fighting him, like sure I can place torches initially, but he will eventually end up breaking all the torches, so there's no real point in me trying to place them as I'm fighting him. So I'm definitely going to do that. And guys, the other thing we need is I want to get a better sword, maybe try and see if I can get sharpness 5 or maybe some smite. And we definitely need a better bow. I've only gotten this one off of mobs, so I've just killed some few skeletons and I got this power 3 unbreaking 3 bow. But I definitely want to get another better one, so try and enchant one. So the other thing I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to set up the enchanting room down there real quick. So we just have to grab this stuff, and then I'm just going to grab some lapis, and then I'm going to set that down there, guys, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of work and get all the potions brewing up, get all the stuff we need, and then do some enchanting, and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, I'm out here over by the iron farm actually, you know, and just watching the sunset. Always wonderful. But I'm actually out here because earlier in the episode I said I was going to make a new bow and I was going to enchant it, and I actually don't have any string. Now that's because I used it in a few builds, and I just don't have any left. So I have to get some string, guys. So I just came out here so I can kill some mobs real quick. So hopefully we'll be able to find some. I just wanted to bring you guys back for a little update. If you look at my inventory, you can also see I made another diamond sword. And I also have a golden carrot. Now, for some of the people who know about the brewing, you'll know that is for the night vision potion. Most of the other potions I've already finished brewing up. But for right now, I just need to get, you know, some more string so we can get a bow going. So hopefully it won't take me very long to find a few spiders and get that string. So I'm just gonna continue running around at night like a crazy wild man, fighting everything I see, and hopefully I can get a string. Oh jeez, pretty easily. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, we are back in the nether. The pigmen are not angry at me from the last episode, so hopefully I won't hit another one this time. That would be kind of annoying. But the reason I'm here, guys, is as you can see, I have 27 levels. So I currently don't have any sort of XP farm. So I don't have an easy way to get those 3 levels. Normally I would, you know, smelt up some stuff or break some quartz, but I don't have any quartz right now. So what I'm doing in the nether right now is I'm actually just gonna mine some quartz if I see it, just like this, you know. I have mined most of the ones in the, immediate vicinity, but I'm just going to mine the ones that are nearby. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the nearby blaze spawner. Now I know where one is, or at least I think I know where one is. And what I'm going to do over there is I'm just going to kill blaze for a while. So this will get me, XP, and it'll also get me some blaze powder, which will be super nice because, I mean, I don't have a huge amount of that. I guess maybe I don't know where it is. I don't have a huge amount of that, guys, but I do have a little bit, and it'll just be nice to get a little bit more. And that also means that I can. Okay, maybe I have no idea where this this blaze farm is. So I'll get a few more blaze rods, and I'll also get the XP. So I'm gonna get up until like 30. I have enchanted my bow, and I got only power 4 on it. Now I saw power 4, and I was like, oh sweet, power 4. Turns out that's the only thing that was on it. So not super great there, but it's not terrible. I mean, it could have been worse. What I might end up doing is combining this. I think I have another power 3 bow, and I might just, after I enchant my sword, I might just get a whole bunch of combining going in an anvil if I have enough levels, and get a power 5 bow. So it'll just be Unbreaking 3, power 5. It won't be anything phenomenal, but it'll be good enough, I think, to fight at least one wither. So I'm just gonna, I guess, wander around. I thought I knew where this thing was. I guess I have no idea. Because this is the way, that's the way to the, like, outside where we saw the 7 nether fortresses. So I know that it's not that way. I thought it was like one of these early turns. Is it? Because I don't think I had to go up this. So I don't think it's up here, guys. I'm just going to keep looking, and then I'm just going to kill a whole bunch of guys so I can get some XP, and then, oh, it's this way. It is, oh, what the heck? He thinks he can fight me. This little guy. Who does he think he is? Terrible. Alright, so yeah, I definitely think, yeah, it's over here. It's over here. I remember now. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to get this. Wow, this is crazy. This is way more than I thought. Can I block a blaze? This is science, real quick. Oh, I totally can. That's awesome. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that guy. Oh, okay, don't hit the pigment. We learned. Okay, guys, I'm just going to try and deal with all this. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, just a quick update. As you can see, I do have 33 levels. I also have 29 blaze rods, which is super awesome. I think that like doubles the amount we have right now. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So we got all the levels we need. Hopefully this will be enough to get the enchanting that I want to do. So I'm just going to finish all that up. Go back down to the mausoleum. Hopefully get some good enchants on my sword, on my new sword. And then I'll be right back to bring you guys some news. Oh, and one more thing. I mean, being the silly person I am, my boots broke, and as you can see, my pants almost broke. So, again, I'm just so terrible at paying attention to all my armor and it breaking. So, one thing I really need to get going is mending. So that way I don't have to worry about things breaking, because I'm just terrible at paying attention. So I'll just be fighting, and all of a sudden I'll be like, wow, I'm taking more damage than I remember, and then I'll look and all my armor will be broken. I'll be like, that's probably why. So I definitely have to get that. That means we also have to enchant some boots. That's why I went up to not just level 30, but 33. So hopefully that'll be enough to get us going. So I'm just going to do all that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have done a huge amount of enchanting and brewing and all that, and I've gotten actually some pretty good stuff. So for the boots, we only got protection 4 and breaking, but it's really not that bad. Protection's really, it's a great thing. As you can see, all my other stuff is about to break. So now we have protection 4 and everything. The diamond legs is the only one that doesn't have unbreaking, so that's kind of upsetting. But if you look here, guys, we got a super good enchantment on the sword. So sharpness 4, looting 3, which is awesome, and unbreaking 3. So if we combine that with this diamond sword, we'll have sharpness 5, knockback 2, looting 3, and unbreaking 3, all on a sword. So that will be an awesome sword, guys. Super awesome. The other thing we got is we have these bows. So one has power 3, unbreaking 3, and punch. and this one has power 3 and breaking 3. So if we combine those, we can get power 4. If we combine that with this, we can have the power 5. So that's pretty awesome, guys. And besides that, we just have to repair all this stuff. Now, I'm not sure if 27 levels will be enough. Let's just real quick look. 9. I'm sure if I switch this, it'll be more. 25. Wow. All right, so we'll do this one real quick. So sharpness 5, guys. We just got a super awesome sword. Now, if we combine these two, it's already 10. Yeah, I don't know. We're probably not going to have enough levels to do all this, guys. No, it's this way. 16. So if we do this, that's 10. And if we go like this, that's another 6. Now, I'm sure it'll be more if we go that way. Yeah, 16. So if we do that, that's 6. And we already are out of levels, guys. So we got some really awesome things. So we got this super sword, got a pretty nice bow, and we got some boots again. So I'm sure repairing all of this will be another like 10 levels or so. So I'm just going to go up and get that. Actually, well, before we go and do anything, I'll show you all the stuff I've brewed up. So I have 3 of each because that's just how it goes. So I have regeneration 2. I have some fire resistance ones that have been extended, so they're 8 minutes. I have swiftness 2. Now these are the short ones, but it only lasts for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now I don't think a wither fight should take much longer than that, and if it does, it'll only just be a little bit. So that's why I did swiftness 2. I then have strength 2, which is the same thing. I don't think it should take more than like 2 minutes, so I'll have it most of the time. And then I have night vision. Now, the one I wanted to do was healing, except that needs a glistening melon, and I don't have any melons yet, actually, guys. So it was kind of weird. Like I was like, oh, glistening melon, easy peas. But then I was like, wait a second, I don't have any melons, so can't quite do. Wow, can't quite do that one. Wait, let's try this out. I have no arrows. Of course I don't. So we'll try that out later. Oh, now we have arrows. So the one thing I wanted to do, guys, is I was actually smelting up some things, thinking ahead, so that I can get some XP. Now, I don't think this will be enough to really do anything, but it will be just, you know, I have 4.5 now, so I do have quite a little bit of levels. So I'm just going to go do some more things, maybe smelt up some more stuff, maybe get some, you know, I don't know, breed up the animals a little bit. So I'm just going to get some XP and then repair all my armor, guys. Okay, so I have repaired all of my armor. Now, as you can see, there's some where it's like just a sliver left. Like, I mean, both of these didn't have it. And that was only because, you know, in order to get it just the extra little bit would be yet another diamond. So, I mean, like, I don't think it's worth that. So I just didn't repair it that much. So we have all of our armor enchanted and repaired and ready to go. We have this brand new spanking power 5 bow, and we have a sharpness 5 sword. So we are geared up and ready to go. And if you guys are wondering, I ended up just going to the nether and mining some nether quartz to get that, to get those extra levels. And as you can see, I even got 7 more, because mining nether quartz is just really, really good at getting XP. So we have all the potions ready, but unfortunately, guys, that is all the time I have for today. Now, I know you guys really wanted to see me fight the wither, but I'm running a little short on time for recording this episode, and I know this one's a little bit shorter, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, there's a lot I have for plans for future episodes. Obviously, next episode, I mean, we're fighting the wither. There's nothing that can stop me from fighting the wither next episode. So, that's what we're doing next episode for sure. I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of that episode, because I don't think fighting the wither will take that long, but we're going to fight the wither. Some other things, guys, is there's a lot of aesthetic things that needs to be done. It needs to be done. A lot of aesthetic things that need to be done. There we go. Come on, Killadave, you can speak. Sorry for that. Man, the rain just makes things look so bad. I'll just stand in here. It's not as bad. So a lot of aesthetic things. For instance, this whole area I just made, I want to get the graveyard going. There's also just some little touches I want to add everywhere, you know. You know, maybe hide some of these torches, finish up over here, you know, finish up the design, maybe get a few more trees going. I want to do a little bit more in the nether. So there's a lot of just purely aesthetic things that I want to do, guys. Another thing that I want to do is, you know, I've really noticed it in this this episode is get an XP farm. So I mean, it's quite annoying for me to get XP currently. I got to run around my nether quartz or just kill mobs. So that's definitely something I want to do. Now, if you remember when I was in the Septuple Nether Fortress episode, there is one of the Nether Fortresses. I think actually two of them have dual blaze spawners. So that's definitely what we're going to do. We're going to make a farm centered around that. So, you know, bring both the spawns from the blazes into a central area where we can then kill them. So should be awesome, and it'll be a great way to get XP and blaze rods, which means we'll have like a sort of infinite fuel source, because blaze rods are actually a pretty good source of fuel for furnaces. So that's another project that I want to do. Another one is I want to make like a big furnace array, so you just drop it in a chest and then it gives you all the smelted stuff. That'll be awesome. So guys, I have a ton of plans, and I'm just so excited to record all this. But that is all the time I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, think about leaving a like, or if you had any feedback, feel free to leave a comment. I always love seeing them. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, think about subscribing so you can watch all the vids and know when I release them. And just thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.